Hey guys, it's JuliettJess here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a bit of a different video. I am going to be answering some of your questions. I've never done this before on my YouTube channel, so this is kind of very different. So let's get started. So I'm going to be reading them from my phone, so I apologize if I look down all the time and whatnot. So the first question is from Drone, who asks, who is your favorite mod and why is it me? I've known Drone John for a very long time, and I guess he's just kind of done everything for me when it comes to like modding stuff, sorting out my channel. So when I initially was on Mixer, I met Drone through Tommy's stream, and he was a mod there, and me and John just obviously were talking, and I was always in his chat and Drone was always there, and I always go in and out of Drone and John, so apologies. But yeah, so I basically kind of gave Drone the mod just pretty much straight away after he first came into my channel. He seems to know a lot about everything to do with modding and just everything in general to do with like streaming and stuff like that. So he helped me out a lot with especially my transition from Mixer to Twitch. So he set up my bot and everything like that, and all that stuff. So yeah, you can claim the title as being my best mod. Natalia asks, your favorite COD event? 100% the CWL for the Black Ops 4 in London was was the best Call of Duty event that I've ever been to. It was my first one. I met so many people that I had obviously known through Twitch and Twitter more than anything. So for me, it was like a massive kind of, a massive time to kind of connect and network with people. I've definitely met friends that I hopefully see for life, and I hope to go to more events once all of this COVID stuff is over and done with. Let's have a look at the next one. We have Gecko. He asked, if you could only have one sauce to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is a difficult one. I really like mayonnaise, but I also like hot sauce too. I'm gonna go with hot sauce only because I feel like it kind of uplifts food in a sense. Mayonnaise is good, especially on burgers. Oh my god, mayonnaise. And chips. Oh my god. Okay, let's not get started with food because I get way too carried away. But yeah, I'm gonna say hot sauce for that one. Okay, next question. Rob has asked, when are you going pro in Valorant? Never. I am not the greatest when it comes to playing Valorant. I definitely have given it a good go, but for me it's very sweaty and I feel like I can only manage about 2 games before I lose my mind. So sorry Rob, definitely not. So the next question is from Kurt. He says, what made you want to get into streaming? Oh, Cassie wants to say hello. I swear to God, she's gonna get back up. She's gonna get back up. What made me get into gaming was when I first got my Xbox One X, I think it was, I saw Mixer because they had like an extension for it, and I kind of just was curious and decided to just have a look. And I saw a bunch of people streaming and stuff, and I saw how easy it was to stream from your Xbox. So from that point onwards, I kind of dove into Mixer and was looking at Twitch too. So I kind of got a feel of what people were doing. One of the first streamers I kind of watched was Uncle Kev on Mixer. He was playing Friday the 13th, and I was just kind of lurking and wasn't really chatting much, but I just wanted to scope out what the streaming life was like, if you want to call it that. And from there onwards, I made Twitch and Mixer accounts, and I kind of went back and forth with both of them just to see what they were both like. And at the time, I kind of chose Mixer to go for. So I started my streaming journey on Mixer, and that kind of was how I kind of got into the streaming kind of side of things. I've always seen it, but I've never really found the interest within it. I used to be very active on this YouTube channel from the age of like 14 till about 17. I used to upload quite a lot of content on here, and I deleted all of it just because for me it was kind of like embarrassing more than anything. I feel like I've grown up a lot more obviously from that age, and I kind of wanted to try and do it differently. I feel like gaming when I was like 16 is so different to now, me being 26, and there's just so much more technology now than there was back then. I feel like it was really difficult to keep consistent, in my opinion, on my YouTube channel when I was that age, with going through all like education and just growing up in general. It just wasn't kind of my main aim in life. So yeah. Emily asks, who is your favorite streamer to watch? For me, my favorite streamer to watch is Tommy. I feel like I've learned an absolute ton from him, especially through Call of Duty and through streaming. I feel like his community is so strong and they're so lovely, and I just feel like every time I go into Tom's stream, everyone's really welcoming, and I just feel like there's just a good connection with how he streams. He's so professional and he's so engrossed within Call of Duty and any game that he plays, and I just, to me, his entertainment throughout the whole of whilst he streams is just endless, and it's just so much fun. Zach has asked, what console do you prefer, the Xbox Series X or the PS5? For me, I won't be getting any of these consoles, not yet anyway, but if I were to get one of the consoles, I would get the PS5. I probably would in the future get an Xbox, but I would probably get it for my dad. He has always preferred Xbox more than PlayStation in general, so that's, either way I'd probably get both if I had the money. So we have Third Watch, who has a few questions. I kind of touched on this one before, but I'll say it again. How did you get into streaming? Obviously, again, it was through Xbox and Mixer more than anything, just simply browsing through that that made me want to start streaming. Third Watch has also asked, what is your favorite game to stream and why? For me, it's anything to do with Call of Duty. I feel like the game is just so big and there's always vast things to kind of do and learn and achieve. And I feel like for me, it has always been such a strong game for me from start to finish. With it was a massive part of just me growing up within gaming that I have always liked. So for me, it is definitely anything to do with Call of Duty. Third Watch has also asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years in your streaming career? ? Hopefully I would like to obviously carry on with my streaming kind of career. I would love to have some sponsors kind of wrapped up, maybe be in a really good org, but for right now I'm kind of happy on my own. Third Watch has also asked, any specific game you are looking forward to in the future? If not, or in addition, any games you would like to see? More than anything, I would love to see Skyrim again. I know it's kind of been in the works for a while, Skyrim was a major game, single player game for me that I could delve into a lot. It was the only game I kind of played whilst I was at uni. I only did a year of uni, but I just didn't have much time. And for me, just turning on Skyrim and just completing all of the missions and doing that kind of stuff in the evening for me was kind of like a zen moment, and I really enjoyed it. Kurt has also asked, what other content creators inspire you whilst growing up, being a girl gamer, if you want to call it that. For me, Midnight, who was an Optic, she definitely gave me a sense of hope that women and girls could get somewhere in gaming. I feel like for me it was such a struggle being in Call of Duty for sure. And I played like a ton of S&D, and I feel like a lot of the kids that were on those games were kind of very, I feel like we all know what they were like. I don't need to explain it. So I definitely had some kind of confidence issues when I started getting into those kind of things. Midnight was definitely a massive help, that I could see like light at the end of the tunnel, that if I wanted to do gaming as a career or just in general, that I could stand up for myself and, you know, be a woman within gaming for sure. Kurt has also asked top 5 takeaways / fast food. I mean, this is difficult for me. I really love my food. My number one would definitely be Mexican food. Anything from burritos to tacos to nachos, in general. I really enjoy any of those things. Mission Burrito is one of my favorite places to go to get a burrito. Ooh. Number 2, I would say an Indian. Number 3 would be a Chinese. Love Chinese. Number 4, I would say anything to do with chicken. So I'm going to say like KFC. My dad is a big lover of KFC and I love the gravy there. And number 5, I would say, you can't really go wrong with a McDonald's. I feel like when I go to McDonald's, I indulge and I get like 2 burgers, cheese melts, chips, just a whole lot. Just give me everything. Big Zombie Monkey has asked, do you find it hard to differentiate genuine friendships and people looking to gain something from you on Twitch? Yes. I feel like sometimes there can be people out there that don't mean to be genuine, and you have to be careful sometimes. And I feel like within myself that I have kind of confidence issues when it comes to being around people that I don't necessarily know. A lot of my followers and subs and just people in general kind of know that when it comes to me streaming, that I kind of pick and choose who I play with, only because I have these confident kind of issues, and I don't want someone to be in my circle that is not genuine. I feel like in general this is kind of a big issue in my life too. Just in general, I am kind of someone that kind of takes a bit of time to warm up to people. So the same thing for when I'm streaming and things like that. I kind of want to just get to know someone first, see what they're kind of like, and then I just go from there. But I do think it is kind of difficult sometimes to find genuine people. Not saying that everyone is bad, but you just have to be careful sometimes and not get into the wrong crowd. Sin Moria, I hope I've said that right, has asked, how did your interest in gaming start? So it all started with my dad. This is what I remember anyway. I'm not too sure if it's actually correct, but yeah. So From what I remember, my dad had a PC and he used to play a game called Command and Conquer, and I used to watch him play that, and I kind of had an interest from there. Just kind of, it looked fascinating to me. I'm not quite sure how old I was, but it just really interested me with how he was playing it. And then from there onwards, as I got older, I started playing Command and Conquer just on my own, and I figured it out. And I think my dad kind of could see that I had an interest within like wanting to play more. So I believe he got us a PlayStation 2. I can't remember again if this is correct, but this is just going off memory. And that's kind of where I started playing a ton. And from there onwards, I would just play everything and anything. And then from the age of, I think 13 was when I got an Xbox. I wanted an Xbox. I remember being very, very adamant that I wanted an Xbox to play Call of Duty on. And I think I got it for Christmas. And from that point onwards, I just absolutely hermed Call of Duty until like 3 a.m. I was just engrossed within it, and yeah, I think that's how it started. We have Upsetty Spaghetti. I can't even believe I got that name wrong. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I think Lanzarote for holiday, which was last year. I haven't really gone out of the country that often, a handful of times. So yeah, I loved that holiday. It was so nice. It was my first hot holiday since I was 16, and it was so nice. I got so sunburned, and yeah, it hurt a lot, but it was lovely. Kurt has asked, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? For me, it would probably be somewhere like Australia. I'm not a massive fan of the hot weather, but I feel like the culture and just the way that people are there, I would just love. At the beaches, all that kind of stuff, I feel like I would love it. Ellis has asked, what's your favourite sneaker, and are we going to get some unboxings in the future? For me, favourite sneaker would definitely be anything to do with Jordans. I feel like those are just, if I had a second option, it would probably be something like Converses. I have a ton of Converses in very different styles, and I feel like they're really easy to wear. Unboxings, probably not. I feel like I have enough shoes, and if I did unboxings, I'm gonna have to be sponsored by someone amazing to give me stuff like that to be able to even do unboxing videos for. James has asked, what is your all-time favorite gaming moment / memory? I feel like this for me is difficult. Again, I am kind of clueless for things like this, but I feel like just in general, like the memories that I have within gaming with friends throughout the whole vast of years that I've been gaming, to me those are the more memorable moments of just creating friendships with people and knowing that they'll always be there in person. I feel like I am quite difficult to I find it kind of difficult to hold friendships with. Again, I'm just kind of not the most confident person, and growing up I just was not an outgoing person whatsoever. Being able to jump on a console or on my PC and know that I've got people to talk to is a massive thing for me. The memories that I kind of think of is when I was kind of in my teenage years, and I would finish school and just jump online and just play whatever with anyone and just spend kind of the night with them. Like, it's just, to me, it's better than anything knowing that there's people there, and that's definitely something that I'll always cherish forever within gaming. So I think I've answered all of your questions. Thank you so much to the people that sent in questions for me. It means a lot. If anyone has any ideas or would like more videos about this, or just me in general just chatting, then please let me know. I feel like I am not the most confident person being like this, but I thought I'd push my boundaries a little bit, considering I've got some time to do some other bits and bobs, especially with lockdown being in the UK. So yeah, please smash the like button, comment, and obviously subscribe if you haven't already, for more content. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.